Once I started to get some cool figures and sets, I had to think of an appropriate way to display all that stuff. Over the months I have created a pretty neat clone display, and I've decided that I want to add that level of detail to the other things that I have shown. Since I recently built the Geonosian cannon, and I like having the ATTE on display, I wanted to make something that looked like Geonosis to have those two things on display together. One thing that I've learned is that things don't have to be perfect the first time. The best thing that you can do is give something a try and then work from there to make it better. I don't even have the right color of bricks for this planet, but I'm not gonna let that stop me from making something for my display. I added everything in, and for being the first pass, this is not bad at all. I'll eventually get more pieces, or the right pieces, to make something better and more accurate, but for now this does the trick to make the display more immersive. I have ideas for most of the things that I have here on display. For the medieval blacksmith house, I want to make it Warcraft themed. I have some custom blood elves that I made a while back, but this is going to be a big project. Underneath I have the Ahsoka sets. At the time of me recording this video, I haven't even watched all the episodes available, so I still need more time to see what I want to do with this section. Then I have some vehicles from the original trilogy. Some of my favorites, I have to say. I also have the Tydirium shuttle set sealed, but I wanna make an Ender mug for that one and keep this one as a hot display. The Y-Wing bomber from the Clone Wars is one of my favorite sets. I would love to make a landing area for this ship as if it was a Venator platform. I also have this Titanfall mech, and this was designed by Mindbenders, so I just wanna mention that. This is my The Last of Us display. I want to make something from scratch and make a location from the game. Lastly, here I have the Millennium Falcon. This one is a tight fit, and I'm still thinking on what I want to do with it. I have a lot of plans for all these sets, and this is going to take a while to fulfill, but I'm really looking forward to give all of these a try. The treehouse set is one that I've kept on display since I got it. Plus I added a few extra trees there to make the area look more rich. Here I have part of my Overwatch collection. I have sets that I need to open up and add to the display. So give me a sub if you're interested in seeing reviews for all these sets. But moving on to the best part. Here's where I keep my favorite Star Wars minifigures. Most of these are characters from the Clone Wars era, but I do have a few figures from the original trilogies and some from the sequels. If I'm not mistaken, I have 62 figures on this display. I love seeing all the variety and the colors on this plate. I also put aside my favorite Jedi minifigures. Most of these are actually really expensive and rare, but seeing them all together is pretty satisfying. Next, I have the main attraction on my display. I have my army separated with the Phase 1 clones on the left side and the Phase 2 on the right. Most of my P1 clones are regulars, so it makes sense to have them all together. On the other side, I have the P2 clones separated by Legion or Battalion, or to put it in simple terms, by color. I'm really happy with the collection that I own and how it looks on display. It took me a while to put all of this together, and I'm glad that I have a chance to share it with all of you. This channel has given me an excuse to mess around with this hobby that I enjoy so much, and I'm extremely grateful for all of that. Lastly, on my displays, I have this base plate that I made with some of my favorite female characters, and a Mud Trooper solo. It all started with Padme and Leia, but I kept adding figures to the display, and I ended up liking it a lot. And to finish up, I have the Sonic sets along with some other builds that I enjoy looking at. Every time I go online, I keep seeing people coming up with amazing ways in which they display their collection. And even though I'm nowhere near what other people have shown on this platform, I thought it would be cool to record this so that I can show the process and have it documented for a future comparison. As I always say on my videos, make sure that you enjoy your collection and the hobby in a way that it makes you happy. Work hard for what you want to get, while being comfortable and grateful for the things that you already own. Whether if it's a Lego set or anything else in life, not focusing on what you can't have will make you a happier person. You have to remember to always count your blessings. And well, on that note and with that message, this is all I have for you today. I'm Beyond Lego, peace out.